早急に取り掛かるぞ。
East 1. The Dora is east. The player is north.
The player. Last match, we saw a very impressive win. This match is sure to have just as many opportunities.
Let's see how this battle unfolds. Who's going to make the first call here?
Oh.
The player across makes a call out of nowhere. Who will come out on top in this confrontation? The player, one step in the right direction.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
Draws yet another simple. Whatever happened, any calls took a pass for now. Ah, geez! The player across. A very swift win off the wall.
That was a very quiet start.
The player across takes a modest lead. East 2. The Dora is the 2 of cracks. The player is West. How does this starting hand look to you?
This starting hand is certainly very competitive.
This is not an easy spot to work around.
流局
East 2. One counter. The Dora is Red Dragon. The player is West. The player across the table is in first.
The point leader is not terribly far away.
The stage is set. Anything can happen. The player, one step in the right direction.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
The player, first place is well within striking range. The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
This is the point where skill really factors in.
Draws yet another simple. The player is already 1 tile to Tempai.
Nearly every draw has been an improvement.
This table is so quiet I could hear a pin drop. Any calls on this tile? Took a pass for now. Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded. Things are at a standstill. The air is tense as the players take their turns. Who's going to make the what to do with it? Still holding back. How are the players going? The player, is it time? Still no calls. Oh wow, and there's a call. Look at that Dora. No one dares to make the first move. The air is very tense at this moment. is this hand? My, oh my, and there's the beach!
There are any number of responses here.
Will it be possible to catch up here?
The player on the left has discarded that tile.
Ah, geez! The player on the left. What an incredible win off the wall!
With a fine play.
リーチ一発ツモ純ちゃん3色倍満
East 3. The Dora is the 2 of Bams. The player is south. The player on the left is in first.
What's needed is a roan off the point leader.
Now, let's watch how things develop. The player, one step in the right direction.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
What's going to happen to this score gap? The player, 2 tiles to Tempai.
The next few tiles could make a huge difference.
The player, is there any way to turn the tables here? Things are at a standstill. Oh wow, and there's a call. Any calls on this? Took a pass for now. The players are already visualizing their winning hands. The player on the left continues to discard simples. Have things calmed down for the moment? How are the players going to approach this hand? Oh, making a move here. The player on the left refuses to compromise. Still holding back. What to do with this tile? Still no calls. The player, is it time for a call? Draws yet another simple. The player, 1 tile to Tempai.
This hand is very near completion.
Who will seize the win this hand? Who will arise victorious this time? We're witnessing a tense push and pull. Doubled up on a tile that was just discarded. Look at that! Hanemon Tempai!
Caught it just in time.
Nobody wins this shootout.
2 players are Tempai.
East 4, 1 counter. The Dora is the 7 of dots. The player is East, heading into the final hand of the match.
The player, a Hanemon, will take first.
Well, it's hard to know just how this will turn out. The player, 1 step in the roll. The player on the left makes a call out of nowhere. Any calls? Took a pass for now. What to do with still holding back? The player still no calls. The player 2 tiles to Tenpai.
This hand is really beginning to come together.
What's going to happen? The player on the left already calls a second meld.
Oh.
The player on the left made a call there. The player, is there? The player, is it time for a call? The player across drops a pair. No one dares to make the first move. The air is very tense at this moment. Have things calmed down for the moment? How are the players going to approach this hand? Oh, making a move here.
Wrong.
There it is! I hear a roan!
With a fine play, no doubt about it.
本一、ペイ、ジュン、ワンナウ。
全然なってない。全てやり直せ。